live. That's loud. How's that loud? I got some water though. Are you send your songs in, bruh? I'll get water real quick. Okay, let me put some proper. This is why I like to look nice. Be back. I think I might switch to the laptop because this is weird. Oh, damn, look at that footer. Okay. What do you guys with this? That's support. Something for your mind, your body, and your soul. Something for your mind, your body, and your soul. Something for your mind, your body, and your soul. Something for your mind, your body, and your soul. Something for your mind, your body, and your soul. No, it don't count, bro. It's always from the beginning of the stream. That's good to hear. We're all doing good. We're all doing good. My first time hearing this song all the way. Something for your mind, your body. How you guys doing? Vamos setting up together, fam. Yeah, it's a good track. Evo fam. How you guys? Hoopy just came. Kun name. Okay, I get it. Haha, you're funny. Ojito y esas rolas. I love cumbias, man. I always said like my retirement is gonna be me traveling the world in a van with a DJ controller. Fuck, what's the name of that DJ controller? Fuck, a Hercules RMX. If you don't know, go Google Hercules RMX. And I'm just gonna be dropping cumbias, produce on the road, you know, make cumbias, and then we do it, bro. Thanks. I want to hear your beautiful music. Oh yeah. Let's see. Okay, we good then. We're about to get started. Let's see what we got in. We got a Mexican ass name, Miguel Rodriguez. It's a Mexican ass name. Matroda, what's up? See, you got damn full fresh food right here. Tal tiro. Omar a la Torre. Oh shit. Okay, let's put that there. Let's see, we got Shaman Tech. Reiki out the demons inside of me, bro. Reiki that shit out, bro. I love you. Yeah, I think it's the last time I used the iPad as a goddamn monitor. It's too little. I'm all like, I feel like an old man from Toy Story playing chess and shit. Okay, I need to get Victor in here. Pink parentheses, illegal, Kali Night. Woo! I'm gonna make it hard, Joe. Hopefully. Okay, no one report us. Okay, this is a carne asada, fool. That's what it feels like. All right, we got Victor. He's invited. He's cool. Victor's cool. Hands. Fucking, I think he's Indian. We got Vito. ¿Pa qué me invitan? Si sabe cómo va a poner. If you know how I'm gonna be, why you invite me? Shit, why you invite the hard techno artists? They raping everyone, bro. Swear to God. I was like, what's going on? Everyone's writing these like long messages on Instagram. And it looks, I don't know, man. Those crazy motherfuckers, bro. Okay, this is weird. There we go. I got you, Vito. I think this is you, Vito. Why the hell? Do I keep getting fucking Keep getting brew, man. Oh, there you go, Vito. I think this is it. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch to the Mac. I don't know, bro. It's like I don't fucking know, man. Like you think guys would learn not to fucking like it's always, excuse me, bro. It's always those fuckers, man. Like why they gotta rape, bro? It's like just spit game like everyone else. Fuck, dude. Gotta cheat, bro. Like fucking assholes, bro. Putting in cheat, horrible Chico. Now you're getting called out, bro. Fuck. It's sad, man. It's fucked, but it's like I guess these guys get put in a position of power, and all these girls throwing themselves, and then when the girl says no, they don't care. It's fucked, bro. It's unacceptable. Kind of guys, bro. But yeah, hard techno, bro. Go figure. It's only fun because of the games that fuck they on about. I don't know. Nah, I don't know, bro. Let's think about the music. I don't think about that shit, bro. Bruninho chegou, porra! Cadê as popozuras?
Bruninho já chegou agora, esse é o Brasil. Cadê a compostura, abençoa o patrocínio? Bruninho já chegou agora, esse é o Brasil. Cadê a compostura, abençoa o patrocínio? Esse é a pergunta, esse é o conteúdo. Esse é a pergunta, esse é o conteúdo. O Bruno tá em casa, festa no vacilo. O Bruno tá em casa, festa no vacilo. O Bruno tá em casa. O Bruno tá em casa. O Bruno tá em casa.
All right, hold up. I switched to the Mac screen, man, because yeah, that iPad screen is just way too tiny. I can't see you guys that well, man. I apologize. I love you all. But yeah, man, come on, guys. There's a reason why I tattooed this shit, you know? Like come on, man. Fucking hell, like I don't even know if that guy's European or fucking. I thought he was Argentinian for the longest, but I don't think Argentinians went through that shit.
O Bruno tá em casa, festa no vacilo. O Bruno tá em casa, festa no vacilo. O Bruno tá em casa, festa no vacilo. Festa no vacilo, festa no vacilo.
You need more low, and that's the first thing I'm gonna say. It's either that or my sub is not on, bro. But I'm pretty sure you need fucking low end, dude. And usually I'm pretty bad with that stuff. Wait, never mind. Let me try one more time. Sure. Nah, you need more low end. You need more low end, bro. I like the breakbeat stuff you're doing. I hear that you sampling Planet Funk or some shit. Oh my fucking god! I have the god damn it iPad. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Hold up, I'm disconnecting this thing. I was wondering I couldn't find. Sorry. One more time. Yeah, man, more low end. I like the breakbeat stuff when they're executed right. Right now it's not. It's sounding a little all over the place. Hold on, let me get you guys in the chat. Sorry guys. I feel like a fucking noob. Look. We're good. Bring back solo in volume and oh, okay, cool. I'm trying to fix right now. It's just my shit is fucked, so I'm trying to get it right. What's up, David? You good? Good. I think this is it. Some good ideas in this. Bass needs to have more low end on the bass. Going into the breakbeat parts, it gets messy. Breathe, motherfucker. Breathe. Just breathe. And execute. Keep it simple. You're doing way more than Lorenzo. You're doing way more than fucking Matroda. You're doing more than them combined. Breathe, fool. I'm gonna add that to my soundboard next. Breathe. Or read. But yeah, man, chill out, keep it simple, slowly go. You got it, man. I think there's some good ideas in there, but you really have to chill out. Just keep it simple. Let the beat just do its thing, the offbeat bass. Certified, tested, but breathe. And take your time going into these sections. All right, wait, I'm trying to load. Yeah, sorry guys. Low weird start, man. That's I'm downloading all this shit right now. I'm like, what the hell's going on? This motherfucker. How the hell did you make me download this shit, fool? Oh my god. I don't know how you made me download it. Talking to myself. Will I see again? We are always. I've always asked, are you a Mexican DJ, bro? Because this feels like Mexican as fuck. You go to the parties in the backyard, you got the DJ and shit and the jumper. This feels yo, it just fucking. I just went on this link and it downloaded like that, bro. That's scary. I might stop accepting Dropbox links, bro. Thanks, bro. Always pushing up the hill, searching for the thrill of it. All along we are calling out now together. Que comience la fiesta. Mesa que más aplauda. Yeah, careful, man. I got a couple things to say. I mean, the mix is not no, it's not a fucking Apple ad, bro. What the fuck you on about, dog? This is a normal TLDR sent me a Dropbox link. I opened it and it just made me download this, and now I'm getting fucked. And then it has his email right there. Look, if you guys like this, hit him up. The 1914, that was 100 years old or something, bro. Crazy, bro. 120, dog. It still looks like he's a 40-year-old Mexican handsome man right there. Paisano, 120 años, man. Todavía le sigue. Yeah, I think it's okay, man. Honestly, this reminds me of like 2008, 2010 style like fucking like house music, like the mix too. No offense, maybe that's what you were trying to go for. Yeah, there's it's a lot. The mix is it's the mix. Okay, it's you get no, yeah. Don't worry, fool. I'm just trying to make a joke out of it. Like, just download it instantly, so you could send me a porno like through Dropbox, and you're gonna fuck me good, bro. Yeah, mix is a little weird for me. 2008 vibes. It's cool. It's cool. This is Fede Legrand. Yeah, I don't know if it's a mashup or not. It's Soin Jabez times Fede Legrand times Empire of the Sun. But yeah, cool. I mean, it's decent, I say. It's 2008 decent, which is not bad, man. Thanks for sending it. I fuck with it. I fuck with it at the Mexican. I'm being fucking honest, man. The Mexican kickbacks at the parties con las tías y el tíos. Tía's like, ¿quieres bailar, mijo? You know, the single tía, and you're just, this is weird as fuck, bro. You know, like, what the hell? Yeah, it's a good vibe, good vibe. What's up, bro? Pinchy tempers here, bro. I mean, I like the bass pattern, bass sound design. Cool. Could sound more expensive, I would say. I don't know, everything's sounding weird coming out of my speakers. I don't know if it's me or SoundCloud, but yeah, cool. I like the bass pattern on it. Oh, yeah, there's... Very minimal. Very minimal. We need a vocal though, bro. Fuck it up. Yeah, see, that's cool. I like the bass. The funk vocals. That's cool. That's cool. I hear the toms like a heartbeat. You horny or what? That sound is way too signy and loud. It kills the vibe. Reminds me of TikTok music or YouTube Shorts music. However, it's sounding way too, like the kick sounding aggressive when it should be the other way around. Everything else needs to sound aggressive, not the kick. And it needs to have more of that like more mean, you know? Right now this is sounding very raw. Like it's lacking distortion. I hate the clap. I would switch the clap on this. You know, music production, right? It's easy if you think about it. In the state we're in, like I had a sesh with this chick and I was just telling her, because she was telling me, how can I, she's just starting out. And she was telling me, how can I do this and that and that? I'm like, well, there's two answers to the question. And it all depends how hard you want to make it, you know, like that sounds kind of funny. But, you know, some people want to learn how to make everything from scratch. Some people want to learn how to fucking grab a clap and turn it from like an ass slap to a fucking like clap. And I'm just like, well, you know, yeah, we can learn how to make kicks and we can learn how to do that, but is it really worth your time if you're trying to be a fucking DJ and you're trying to get gigs and play your music out? It's like, you know, like, So for this, I agree with Temper needs a vocal. I would switch to drums. Like I said, sound selection reminded me of this very funk, distorted stuff. You know, I imagine some Japanese anime in the background, like, you know, like a man fighting another man with samurai swords, you know, like Kitakula, Tupola, you know, and like, you know, like chopping heads, tentacles, whatever you're into. Like, you know, I've seen it all. Yeah, that's about it, man. Cool, thanks, cool. Thank you, man. Very well. Yeah! Yeah! You know what I mean? Like, sure, I don't know. Street Fighter vibes. God. What's up, Maria? Hola, el potri, fool. Why did you cut her off? Swag. I like the vibe. My main concern is we need to pay attention more to the drums, or they're gonna leave us for fucking that hard techno DJ. Man, why the fuck are you guys raping fucking shit? Way to fuck it up. But the bass needs more, like, more mids, lows. Right now I'm hearing it through my main speakers and then my little shutter box. I love that little thing. And I want to grab an EQ, and I want to, you know, I want to grab fat from the ankles and put the fat on the thighs or some shit kind of vibe. You know what I mean? Like I want more balls, more of a, like, I want the bass to be pregnant, kind of like, I'm trying to find metaphors here just to make it like stick, you know, like stick. I want to add more body to the bass. The bass right now is a little hollow sounding. Exactly, low mids. That's that's that exactly that. Yeah. Low mids is the main thing on that bass. Might also be getting sidechained a bit too much. Like, I want to feel that bass preg. I'm not lying. I want to feel it like this, like boom, 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 boom. Right now it's sounding like how do I? Down. You know, I want it to sound boom, 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 boom. I want to feel the hit of the bass. That's the best way to put it. I am not feeling it, especially for this. I feel like if the bass has that, from there, your drums, your intuition's gonna kick in, and you're gonna want to make your drums a lot tighter as well. Yeah, tighter drums as well, man. Other than that, I like the idea on the drop. It feels like you just gotta keep it simple, and it will do everything it needs to do. Agree. Also, if you're gonna rip a vocal out of a track, don't fucking compress the shit out of it. Bro, I can hear her thoughts. I can hear her breathing. Like, it's so compressed. It's so compressed on the vocals, man. You gotta ease up on that. They're very fucking compressed. Like, shit, I can hear her, bro. Like, you know, when she speaks, I can see the sound waves. That's how compressed she is, bro. Oh, switch up.
My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people. Hey, ooh, is this illegal? Hey, ooh, it feels illegal. I've solved it quite a few times with
That's cool.
The song?
Vocal, what the fuck? Whoa. Vocal chops could be a lot cooler. It feels like you want to do vocal chops, but then you kind of just, it's kind of like, you know, you're in the flow, you're making the song, so everything doesn't have to be perfect, and you set the vocal chops to remind yourself you want vocal chops there, but then you didn't come back and spice it up and make it sound pro as fuck. You know what I mean? So that's a little.
It's about being in a secret relationship.
It's actually not. It's about buying drugs.
Cool. Yeah, cool. I like the idea of it. Okay, next one. I said about hustle mentality. My boy! Hold up! Hold up! I feel like I need to reset my ears. Every song you guys are sending in right now, did someone make a tutorial or something? Because I just barely released mines for the week, and it feels like someone released a tutorial and everything's sounding rather washy and I got my bad. I'll say what I need to say without fear of judgment. My ears could be fucked right now. My I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe it's the camera on top of the speaker. This shit's sounding weird to me. But I'll just say what I gotta say. Drums are cool, but they're very upfront. They take away a lot of space. You got this nice pad which lacks presence, but not in the sense of EQ presence, but more in the sense of like, I want that motherfucking pad in my face. I want that. I want to feel the pad, and it feels like I'm not feeling it. The bass is cool. I can hear it on my monitors, but it sounds weird. Like it sounds weird. I also switched to the shitbox. In the shitbox, the drums are overtaking a lot. Can barely hear the pad. Bass is there, which is fine. I think the bass sits nicely there. But the drums are just really overtaking a lot. Bass sounds great on the shitter box. When I'm on my main speakers, it doesn't. I don't know why that is. It could be as simple as the drums. The pad though is the main one that on the shitter box it's not really sitting the way I would envision it, which means either one, it's too quiet, or two, it's too washed out with reverb. Oh fuck, Dennis, bro. Hey Dennis, you're not like them, right? You're not, bro. You're from this. We wouldn't do that kind of shit, right, Dennis? Fuck no, dude. You're not like them, bro. Been reading all the Instagram black text walls and shit. I'm like, what's going on? Nah, then it's cool. This is what I'll say. If you want to add more, you can. Personally, me, I feel like I know what you're trying to do. It's one of those tracks where like you're in La La Land, you know, you're spaced out, and yeah, you can leave it as is with like maybe some change, maybe a pluck, something. Maybe that's the same way it is. But right now, it's just not sitting the way I would want it to. Okay, hopefully that helps. Some people in the chat are saying you need to add a lot more. It's up to you, right? It's your song. I don't hear too much more being added. Maybe like, you know, like a nice little synth going more groove oriented, more hypnotic loops, synth kind of stuff. I think is fine, but I can't really say what. I think that's just gonna come down to what you envision or vibe with at the time that you fix or correct some stuff. You're not in the techno files, bro. Don't Dennis, no, dude. You know, like you never learn anything from my videos. But if you learn one thing, don't fucking just play your gig, get the fuck out, you know? Play your gig, get the fuck out, and then be like the rest of us and go to a bar and try to pick up girls that way, bro. Work for it, dog. Don't just fucking, you know what I mean, dog? No. Let me get my other coffee, bro. Hold up. Gotcha. Feeling a bit very busy. Do you really need to do all of that is what I would say, especially with the vocal, right? Vocals, let the vocal do its thing, you know? I like to roast a lot of people on dick writing vocals, like, you know, just grabbing the vocal and dropping it. But on the build-up, you know, my attention's on the vocal, and as it's going up here on this little section right before the drop, too much, man, too much. Like the way someone said it best, mixing is easy because if you can hear a song and know what the main idea is and make stuff quieter than what that main idea is, then you know how to mix, right? Because you don't want to take attention away from the superstar of the song. So in this scenario, for me personally, and vocal gets lost. You need to do all that. That's all I'm gonna say. See, that fucking lead right there. That fucking lead. I don't know, it bothers me. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just more simplistic in nature. What I would say is if I was in a session with you in the studio and you're like, no, Sam, we need to have it. Respectfully, I'm like, all right, Village, calm the fuck down. Then I'll just make it quieter in the mix or put it more in the back, so it's more of a like a little thing that's there when you close your eyes and hear the song, and in more of an analytical way instead of being in the car with your girlfriends, before. Don't do it, Dennis. Don't fucking do it. I swear to God. And then those farts, way too loud compared to the vocal. Yeah, see, that shit's louder than the vocal itself. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just being straight up with you. I love you. There's a link tree in the description. If you click on it, you're gonna see all of my sound design work, and then you just gotta be disciplined enough to hit the music feedback button and put your name, email, and put your song in there. SoundCloud link preferred, since someone made me download Dropbox like without asking. It just directly download when I click the link. But whatever, do what you got to do. Yeah, just like so. And if you're gonna donate to Skip the Line, make sure you fucking put a name. And if you donate, just put your fucking name in the donation and say, hey, San, I want to hear what you think, whatever you want to put. But make sure that the name's on there, so when I do a Command F and search, I can go fast, okay? So that way I can get more songs in. That kills the vibe. This one time, this is a long time ago, don't think less of me. I was working with a vocalist, and like she told me the worst comment I ever got, and it broke me for a bit. And then and then she wanted a piece of me, and I was like, bitch, I was like that. I went like that. She said it sounds like the instrumental was written for another vocal. It's like, bitch, you know what I mean? Respectfully. And yeah, like I'm hearing this, and there's yeah, like too much going on, man. Like you got the vocal doing a lot of it, and then you got all that other stuff. It could be fine, but I'm just giving you my opinion. Like it feels like you're doing way too much with that vocal. That's all. Like it's just way too like. It's all good. Thank you guys. I got you. That was a nicer break than all the other stuff, to be fair. Yeah. again, you do the big break and then you have that section. I mean, I feel like if you were to DJ it out and it works, you know? I do like that section a lot more than the previous because you keep it simple. You let the vocal do its thing and it doesn't feel like you got a bunch of synths trying to fight with the vocal. That's all I can say, man. Do what you feel is right for your song. You got this. Much love. I thought it was pretty decent. Yeah, decent. We'll say them. Wait up. Where did it go? Oh no. How? Yeah, take care, man. It's tax season. I don't even know what you're doing here. Go make your fucking money for the year, you fucking tax accountant. Fucking he's a tax accountant, Breaker Isaac. He's gonna go to the bar later tonight. Like, I'm rich, bitch. 1099s, W2 forms, S Corp. Man, this intro's fucking. What the hell's going on, man? Hard decisions, complications in the DJ booth. Turn your nipples, close to treble. Hard decisions. The beat is pretty cool, right? There's some cool sound design going on. I think it's fair. My problem with the track, right, is the intro and the drop. It's a beat, right? Like it's a beat. It's cool for the person that made it, but for me trying to decipher, I'm like, it's really not clicking. Where I'm like, and I want to do this, la Macarena, you know, shit like that. It needs to have, like, it needs to flow. It's not flowing. I'm going to say this. Vocals make tracks, period. No question about it. And it maybe it needs a vocal to tie it all together. I'm not sure. But right now, it's not feeling like it's cool sound design wise, but I just don't want to dance, you know? I don't want to... you know what I mean? Like, dude, it's on my little stream deck. It's right here, bro. I got
Hey, Monsieur, come on, my boy. Come on.
yeah, I love that. This is for the.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I was just calling you back to let you know that
And then the other one is way too quiet. I'm gonna have to process it, but yeah. Maybe it needs this.
Someone fucked up.
Yeah, well, I'll check out right away.
Yeah, you do that, Omar. You do that.
You still got the money?
Yeah. And I got the yayo.
Yeah, it's a cool sound design, some cool stuff going on. But again, as a song right now, it's not making me want to move. But I respect that there's some stuff going on where I'm like, oh, how'd you do that? You know? All right, bro. Rooney ASMR. See what you got. All right, so far not bad. Money blow. Money blow.
Versus all I got. Sister, I got a plot. Money moves, that's all I know. Gotta make my pockets roll.
Shutterbox feels like some of this stuff is a little too loud. Pah, 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 pah. More balance would be better, I feel like. Again, got Shutterbox, got my Atom speakers. That's sounding a little too over the top. Vocals are wide as fuck too, so Shutterbox isn't going to give me a good response on that because I was going to say the vocals are too quiet compared to everything else going on. But who knows? You got to check it on the stereo. Yeah. Again, if the vocal's sitting on top in stereo, that's fine. But on the Shutterbox, right now it's not sitting on top. So if I was working on this, I would lower down the snares personally.
I know.
I like the motif. That doom has a very strong transient hit with it. So I would be looking at taming that in some way or form. Just too much doo doo. Like it's hitting really hard. Doo. Like I don't know what it is. Can the atmosphere come out? This section here, maybe it's fine the way it is, but in my head, I'm going, can there be a bass, a reese, something to sustain it out? If it's a reese, it doesn't have to be a fully open reese, but just something to sustain it out. Give it a bit more, a little sustain. That's cool. Fuck, you guys are donating too much. Cool. Unique. Well, yeah. That drop's sick. It's very unique on the lead. Make my body blow. I feel it kind of very anticlimactic how it's like this lead and then you go into this one. The timbre change isn't big. So, right, like what comes before matters because it makes what's coming right now, our perception of it, either bigger, lower, or equal. I feel like you want to take it up a notch. And when you go into this section, because you were doing that thing with that lead, just it takes away from this section a lot. Like that pattern's sick to me in the beginning. It would be a combination of that with this personally. But it's cool, man. I like it. Again, for me, this last drop, if there's any way to change the timbre up, like here, by like layering up on that lead with maybe like something that gives it a different tonality, like I think that's gonna be the key personally. As for this, I think it's cool. I'll do it real quick and then I gotta move on. Let's see. Don't wanna leak anything. Don't wanna leak anything. I'll drop two real quick and then we'll move on. No, I think the first drop's better with some variation as we were talking about. I don't like how it goes into that. Nah, I think the first one's better. It's just, again, some variation and timbre change on the second part for that lead. And you'll be good. You'll be good. Very interesting, very unique. Because it's like that, you know, in not indie, but like, you know, the new tech house shit. And it's like, but they're using different sound, which sound really cool, really good. We got RB Productions All Stars. Okay, cool. Nico, sorry, I saw your message, Nico. Wait, what the fuck? I need to get this thing so I can put stuff on the thing. Why does this say this? Yo, sent a song full of Deceiver on the top #1 bass house and number 58 overall. That's sick, man. Congrats. Hell yeah. I was gonna say something, but I don't mean it disrespectful. Like releases or the actual like when you go on there. If it's when you go on there, congrats, man. Fuck yeah, let's go. Show them motherfuckers, dog. They're signing us, dog. They're signing us. Not themselves. They're shit. Alright. What is going on here? I appreciate it. What's up, bro? Thank you for donation, Dair, wave 1. I'm gonna bring in some songs while we hear this, but you're tripping me out with this track, bro. It sounds like out of sync on some of the loops, dog. I don't know if there's an echo on it, but it's sounding a little weird, Ryan. Like this. Is this polyrhythm or something? Come on, just drop it, bro. Fuck the rest. Drop it. Drop it, mother. That's good. That's good. 2026, the year of temper management, bro. Look, respectfully, there's one thing that's wrong in this song, and yeah, it's that loops that's out of sync, man. Matt Varela, I got you, man. Thanks for the fade comments too, bro. It helps a lot. Thank you, Bondar, baby, my baby. Yeah, I did that. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up here, guys. I gotta feed my kids. That's the thing. You know, I took. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the loops out of time. I would say you're missing a switch just because you're staying so much on that Don't you need like a beat part, man? You gotta you know, split it, and so I can say and fix the loop. Dream no man. Already weird on the kick. Lots of low end. A bit too much. Very washy on the drums. Yeah, so the bass is fucked on this already. Yeah, like just imbalances on the kick. Yesterday, well, 2 days ago, I made a video that I just released today. Someone left a comment like, "I don't see you removing a lot of low end out of your synth send, and it doesn't sound muddy or it sounds decent." And the reason for that is because the presets are good. Nah, it's because it's all about the volume too, the balance. Volume is the number one step. It's the first step in mixing is volume, right? So you start with the kick, bass, and you get the drums sounding good. Once you have that, that's your anchor, right? Get that sounding proper. If you need some values, right? Assuming your kick is good and your bass is good, aka you're using good shit. But also some of my stuff, some basses won't work with certain kicks. So again, there is some form of like puzzle solving that you have to do, right? When you get a kick, like what kick are you gonna pair up with that bass? What kind of vibe are you going for? Sidechain, obviously, and then you have your different ways of sidechaining the bass to the kick. But if you do all that right, and don't quote me, there's a couple tricks which all land you around the same ballpark, I would say. Lately, I've been using VU meters to do that, and I think it works. Which in essence, VU meter, you're gonna set your kick to wherever you want. You can pick -6 dB, you can pick -8 dB, 18 dB. Something that's easy to read, so you can level the RMS of the kick. And then from there, VU meter, calibrate it to where your kick's hitting either at -7 or -3. You can pick either or. But when you bring in the bass, you want the bass, again, assuming this is a good bass, you want the bass and the kick to interact, right? So you want to see that -3 or -7 go up to either -5 and stay around there, or jump there and then go back. But it's going to go up a little higher. Usually doing this technique, I find that the bass, assuming the bass is good, because the bass could be shit, and if you do this, it's still going to sound like shit because the bass is shit. But if you do this, it lands you somewhere where you should be at. What it's pretty much telling you is that the kick and the bass are interacting together in the song, right? So that's one way of leveling it. So let's say I put my kick at -6. Usually the bass, I find on average, is going to land either 1 or 2 dB below where the kick is at. Without question, usually that's the ballpark I find, and it usually sounds pretty good. Now, again, if the bass sounds like shit, it's still going to sound like shit, but it's like a range that you can say it. And I'm repeating the shit part because, again, it's like you can't follow these techniques with shitty ingredients and expect to get like the Gordon Ramsay's fucking beef Wellington because you decided to buy half the stuff at Temu. You know what I mean? So the ingredients, so again, it's just a fair thumb. Span, same thing. The kick, the open hat, right? Dependent on what you want. The open hat, if it's good, like kick, let's say hits -30 on the span on the low end, usually the open hat will be somewhere around there, a little higher or a little lower. Usually if it's a lot higher, it's more aggressive genres where there's shit ton of stuff going on, more bright, right? But if it's a little lower, it's a lot warmer. And if it's equal to, then it's more, I would say, more balanced. But again, the open hat is shitty from the get-go. It doesn't fucking matter. So just want to kind of put that out there, okay? These are just techniques where you get started, and then from there, everything else is about volume balance, and then you fucking EQ and control the dynamics and do all of that, add the reverb, the delay. But anyways, I'm just saying it because it says no mix, but it shouldn't sound like this from the get-go. God damn it. It hurts. Duele, papi, duele.
Under your missus, oh, she been passed on, she got loyalty. Move on forward, scrub her clean, oh, get it. It was just a dream. Under your missus, oh, she been passed on.
I like the vibe of the vocal. I think that's cool.
She got loyal issues, oh, move on forward, scrub her clean, oh, get it over quick. It was just a dream.
Yeah, sidechain the bass to the kick. Good to have you, mystery box. This is. Oh, you're going to Miami Music Week, bro? Hey, just go play your gig and fucking leave, bro, and then go to a bar like the rest of us. I'm on just a dream, baby. I bought the ass and I fucking said we, baby. I wanna grab you, I wanna snip your hair, baby.
Too much dirt under your missus. She been passed on, she got loyal issues. Move on forward, scrub her clean.
Scrub her clean, bro. What the?
Get it over quick, it was just a dream.
That's cool. It was just a dream. It was just a dream.
Get it over quick, it was just a dream.
Possibly. Don't. Yeah, the more I hear this song, the more it's winning me over. As I go to the right, I'm starting to go, oh, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. You know, like there's some charm to it for sure. It was just a dream. It was just a dream. I said I pulled her over. Baby said, what's your name? I said dream. No mix, alright. She asked me what I wanted, took her to the crib, and I cleaned. She's not passed on, it's your wife, bitch. Wiped her ass. Yeah, there's some charm to it. I felt like on the second drop towards the right, it starts to get into this section where it kind of loses me a bit, but if it means anything, there is some charm to the song for sure, man. Once we start to overlook, I just don't know what the vocals are about, bro. I wiped her ass. Just go and play your gig, Mystery. Just go, bro. Well, I don't know who sent this, bro.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I was calling you back to let you know that I love you and I miss you. I really want you to call me back. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro, I'm hearing through the... Oh, he just set a lot of cables. Trying to work on that, all right? Don't judge me. There you get. I'm hearing through a little shitter, man. Track. I'm about to switch to the main monitors on this, and well, the reason I say that is the track. Come on, baby. What the fuck? Go down, bro. What the hell? Go down. What the mother... Wow. Let it be. I mean, it's fine. It's just that right now there's no mids, bro. It's thin, bro. It's thin, bro. No, I don't produce like this, bro. It's just for now. Usually I'll have the MacBook all like that. Very washy, very a lot of noise. Yeah, man, my first thing if I got this again, it would just be to get the bass proper. We need more weight. We need more meat on this. Right now it's just sounding very thin, very washy, very harsh, a lot of noise. A huevo, güey, a huevo. Yeah, I would get rid of the noise. More mono information. Right now, everything's very wide. And work on the kick and the bass. I don't even know why the snare is wide. What was the purpose of that? That's what I would ask. But yeah, let's see. The idea right now, the reason I'm so picky on it is because it's all tech, right? It's all sound design tech. And it's hard to enjoy it when you got like a blast of fucking white noise. And then you're widening stuff, which kills the transients on snares, kills the vibe. It kind of kills and makes everything sound very mushy. But let's see where it goes. I have hopes for this. We're in the break, so the main idea should come in. Here we go. Okay. I like that. I like that. Me love you long time.
Hey, sorry I missed your call. I'm just calling you back to let you know that I love you and I miss you. I really want you to call me back.
If I wasn't married, I would play
And I'm
this.
sorry.
I would play this and try to conquest Mary Vaughn, bro. It's just fucking Mary Vaughn. I've been hearing your music. Your acid sounds are amazing. The way you move the cutoff is majestic. I'm liking this though. This is good. Nah, this is great. I should play. My wife's Filipino, bro. So they're I don't know what kind of music is. I know this is Japanese, right? Like this Chinese. I don't know, man. But anyways, my wife's Filipino, so no, I don't know what I would play for. I'm sorry. I love you. I didn't mean to. But yeah, it's good. I like it. Very nice. Where the fuck are the mids, bro? Emerald, you here? What did you OTT the sauce, bro? What the fuck? Who do you follow? You don't follow me, bro. Damn it. It's good. Okay, the ideas are cool, isn't it? And we'll give. Yeah, we'll give. But I'm pretty sure Above and Beyond wouldn't fucking. I used to make this stuff, but I'm gonna be honest too. I didn't have like the setup I have now. So let's see. It could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they're not washing out everything, bro. What the hell? Fucking. Too noisy, that's why, but let's see. What was the name of the song? You mean love is not enough? Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, we'll give listen to think called love. Yeah, I love this. I love this.
Don't forget.
I think I'm fair in my criticism. To be fair, like I'm giving you guys a shot, but no, I mean, okay, mix wise. How about this? Who you following, bro? I want to kick their ass, bro. OTT the sauce. That's my intuition. It's just way too much. Bro, it's way too cold. Like, and it doesn't mean you got to use analog synths. What it means is you got to stop listening to people saying put OTT on everything, and you just have to fucking like get some nice mids in there, baby. Like, mids is life. Mids. It's very unnatural to hear something like that. Like, like it needs like use OTT like maybe 10%. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But you're making something beautiful. There's a lot of melody. Mids, man. The mids, baby. That's where it's at, not the highs, bro. Yeah, yours sounds super compressed in a very negative way. Yeah, are you using Spire, bro? I love Spire, but whenever I work on music and I get into these sessions with people and I want to be loud and complex, I love Spire because it has so many presets. But my problem with it, it sounds cold as fuck, bro. It sounds like Antarctica, you know. And it's cool, but I never liked the sound of it, to be fair. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It just leads you to make that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, what I would say is I like the break. The break is really nice. Remember, the mids are your best friend. On the last drop, your saws sound like, again, they got compressed, ran through the shitter, and they lost all the beauty in them. Mids, baby. Mids. Also, the snare shouldn't be wide like that, my man. I get it. You can make anything wide, like, sure, but if you're going to destroy the integrity of the snare and the feeling of the hit down the center, like, puh, puh, then why are we going to do it? Yeah, man, I don't know what the hell's going on with this. Just way too cold, way too, yeah, like try to do less. I don't know. We're gonna move on from it, but I said what I said. I'm gonna give you something though. I think the melodies are nice. The break means something, and you know, maybe it's your culture, maybe it's just maybe you have Asian fever. It's one I don't know, but let it be. I feel your emotion, and I liked it. I was getting little goosebumps. On the drop too, when the melody comes in, I love that. That's great. Keep doing that. It's all good, man. But yeah, like I said, I think I said everything I gotta say on that. right, next one. Kyrie. Okay, fuck, bro. We're featuring Sandy. How you been, David? I think you're over the worst, I feel. But you're mute. OTT is overrated. I used to kind of make a case for. I kind of stopped, but OTT humans will always gravitate towards the lazy stuff, like what gets you results faster at the expense of quality. I feel, and OTT is that. There are cases where you might want to run it at 100, sound design wise, but again, you got to thread super carefully with it. For progressive trance, I wouldn't even touch OTT. For drum and bass, I would, because some sounds need it. For dubstep, I would. For tech house, I wouldn't touch it with a fucking pole. A lot of people have this certain sound to their tech house tracks where I'm just like, I don't know, but to each their own, right? That's the creative side of mixing, the creative side of making music. If they like the way that sounds, that's on them, but I have the right to also go, and my opinion on it is it sounds way too pompous, like for no fucking reason. Fucking David. What's up, AJ Moreno? That's the magic of music. Way too loud. Way too loud compared to your voice. Some volume automation. There's this thing in mixing that I don't do because I've never been on a console, but they call it writing the vocal. Not to be confused with Dick writing the vocal, right? We coined that term here, but writing the vocal, I think the mixing engineer would have like a fader and he would be writing the vocal. If that lead synth you have here is like a patch or something, it lacks emotion, which when someone says that, what the fuck do they mean, right? They mean it lacks vibrato, it lacks movement, it lacks change. So like so I would like, I would ride that. I would ride the fader like. Yeah, it just needs to be more flowy, bro. Let's go, David. Fucking Sandy. Yeah, these synths, this one is too raw sounding. Needs more. Cool, it has its moments, the vibes there, man. My favorite part. This is my favorite part. Main reason is just yeah, I like the techie tribal stuff there. But yeah, man, a lot of the synths like movement, you know, attacks, not sustain, but this is what I would do. A lot of the synths attack on the ones that are more sustaining out. Attack, lower the sustain to around 50-30%. A lot of decay. Like I'd say I put the decay somewhere around a minute, not a minute, but like yeah, around 2 minutes, somewhere around there, or 2 seconds. Okay, and yeah, that's the most I can say on it. I like the idea though. I think it's pretty swell. Has that vibe. Like I said, bro, I believe in the sound. Like honestly, I can see a lot of white people from the U.S., from Netherlands, Sweden, traveling down to where you're from, and then just fucking doing mushrooms, and then you can play for them, you know, heal their soul and shit, you know. Like I'm being serious. I think there's a market for that kind of music. People would travel, go in a fucking sauna. In Mexico, they go into the little huts, and then they have like they sweat out the demons and stuff. I'm telling you, bro, like you just gotta put yourself on Instagram. I'm being serious. Like there's a lot of Instagram. Like every time I go on there, I just see a bunch of 20-year-olds like jumping up and down, like high ADD and high energy and shit. It's cool, but I want to see you playing for a crowd full of like 30 to 50-year-old, you know, white people, like with a shit ton of money that went to where you're from, and like fucking just rolling on mushrooms and shit, and like you know, like they're going through their existential life crisis or some shit, like you know, and then they'll go back home going, man, fucking David, I feel like new, ready to go back to work, you know. So next year they can go do it again, but then next time you throw the event in Thailand and shit, and then you're like, hey, you know what I mean? And I'm telling you, bro. Nah, I'm being serious. That was me back then, bro. Meditation. That's one thing I got from my hippie days. Look. Hold on, let me see real quick. Someone was asking. I got. Oh yeah. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I think this is you with my internet's weird right now. What is this? It's like minimal. Okay, let me see where. Ah, okay. While you're playing this, I'm trying to sort out the donation. I think I got everyone, Gordon. What are you doing, bro? I'll just say what I have to say without the fear of judgment. I really don't know what you're doing with this, but to me it sounds like very experimental, very minimal, very... There's a term for this and I forget it because it's like glitchy house, but it's not. IDM house. Sample. It sounds like something Sample Market would have a sample pack for, and I'd hear it and go, what the fuck is this? With respect, right? It's just my opinion on this stuff, right? I thought the vibe was glitch, IDM, which is cool. And I'll say what I thought. When the song started, I was like, okay, that's the vibe he's going for. Okay, cool. As the more to the right you move, the more I hate the bass because you're using like the saw bass that is kind of like reminiscent of the 90s lately bass, but more modern kind of saw bass. And I feel like it takes away from that IDM. And again, you guys can correct micro house. I think that's what it's called. Micro house vibe of it, which is like very glitchy, very soft. For that micro house vibe, this is where I would envision it, or from what I've heard. Kicks very soft, bass very soft as well, not usually a saw, and if it is a saw, it's more filtered and all out on the glitch. But as you start moving to the right and you go into the break and you start using the saw, that all that stuff, right? You go into a different territory, which is either good or bad, right? Depending on who you ask. For me, my perception of it, if I had to say, is it kind of kills the vibe of the whole micro glitch house shit that you were doing in the beginning. I don't think it adds to the song. I think it takes away. So I would say if there's any way of switching that sound, go for it. If you like it, then just leave it. Fuck it. You know, it's music. Then as the more to the right we go, you start to kind of deviate away from the microness of it. And now you're confusing me on what we're doing. Yeah, dun 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 dun. A lot of times with this stuff, the bass just feels like more of a sub, more soft, like. But again, do what you might please with it. Right now, the way this sits, it's cool. It's a cool beat, but it lacks direction. It lacks like a certain message, a certain tone. It's a little all over the place with the sound selection, the sound design. Because then to the right, you start coming in with these stabs, right, that are more deep housey, more. Yeah, deep housey. So I'm just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? To be fair, I feel like you could play this out in a set or in a warm-up set, and I don't think people would analyze the shit out of it like that. So, you know, it's not like fucking rocket science, right? So yeah, just do whatever as you may. But if I had to say, like, just hearing it, that's the vibe I got from it, man. Hope that helps. Anina Delta. Yeah, the AC's on. Yeah, not all of them. Just if you want to skip the line.
Put your
say what I have to say without fear of judgment. Again, it's just one man's opinion. It doesn't mean it's the right way, okay? This is just what I would do because the only way I can see these songs is from my subjective perspective, which very busy. When it came in, like there was a lot that was going on. A lot happened here.
Put your arms around me. Maybe I'm just lost and I'll stay warm. And maybe I'm just tired of running.
This part's cool.
Same old story.
It's just that first part, like just hearing it coming in, I was like, there's a lot going on. Overloading my little shitter box speaker.
Either way, I'm not going
Maybe it could be the BPM is really high as well, and that's making everything feel super like. This part's cool. So what genre is this?
Am I still here?
This is good. This is good.
That's sus.
The f- did you have did you have to do that? This is what I'm gonna say. Again, music's very subjective, right? You had people in the chat saying they like the way it sounds, the way it's busy, and so forth. To me, my first impression, the moment it came in, it feels very fast. Like the drums are going fucking fast, the bass is going fast. Vocals come in, and I'm like, vocals are slow and soft. And personally, me, I feel like the bass and all this fucking energy, because everything's playing so fast, right? And you have a lot of it. It doesn't vibe to that extent. I mean, to me, I was like, I would just kind of like either one, slow down the BPM or figure out why it just feels so like, like fucking fast pace as fuck. Once we get into the break, though, I really like it. I think it works really well. You have all the right elements. Second drop, you do that little thing for the beauty of the song, right? It's such a beautiful prog track that it kind of takes away to do for me personally, right? Like the beauty of it, I'm like, maybe do that in a different way where it doesn't sound like, you know, someone's grabbing the fucking filter and going, ah, bitch, you know? Second drop happens. It's cool. I think it's subjective at this point though. Like if he likes it, he likes it, you know? For me, I would just say, oh, the vocals are soft. It needs to be more like mellowed out a bit and a little bit more controlled. But no, it doesn't need a rolling bass. I would change too much of what is nice. Nah, I wouldn't put a rolling, but that is a rolling bass, no? But that's the beautiful thing about music, right? We all see it differently. So that's all I gotta say, man. Just be careful with having too much with your reverb and delays. Really love the break. I think the break is where it shines a lot. The vocals are also really nice for what the break does. And again, just do it however you see fit on that. But yeah, it's nice, good harmony, good synths going on there, man. Okay, let's see this one. Oh shit, bro, where is this at, dog? Man, dude, back in the day, I was always like, if I ever create an artist brand, this is during my hippie days where I used to hike almost every other day. Like, I'm going to take a picture with a mountain in the back and call myself EXPLR Explore. But, like, you know, if you remove the O and the E and shit and then leave the E in the beginning. Or XPLR. Ooh, brings it back. Brings it back. All right. Oh, damn. He's coming in hot. It's like the last song in this, but now I'm like, I hate to be a fucking dick. You're in here, bro. Sirius XM chill, bro. Sirius XM chill. Nah, it's not too late. Send. Above average, bro. Wow. Main gist of the song's pretty good. I like it a lot. Let's see the pre-drop. Yeah, this Into the Edge of the Night, definitely, like, when I first heard it, that's why I repeated it, and I was, like, singing along with it, because I was like, wait, is that right or wrong? I think it's okay. the lead is definitely up front. I agree with that, but I like the way it sits. Hearing through the shitter, I mean, I hear the main idea, I hear the drums, I hear everything. I feel like if you left it there, I wouldn't have issues with it, but if you made it quieter, I also wouldn't have issues with it. It's cool. I like it, man. I definitely felt like that second break, I wanted more. Very. Nah, yeah, that's fucking good. Nah, I got nothing to say. I think the thing throwing me off is that it's such a short break, you know? I was expecting the break to continue and develop a bit and do some more, like, you know, some more melodic techno, melodic house shit. But for the way it sits, I like it. This is really good. Really, really good. Like above average good, bro. So yeah, kill it, bro. I think it's the first time I'm hearing him too, and it's like sick. Oh wait, I gotta show this.
Hey, Mizu, come on, my boy.
This is real Tiesto, right? It's not wax. Damn, Tiesto's about to put the horns on you right here. Like, oh shit, I'm on bomb. That's cool. How was he? How did he smell? Damn. I thought it looked like wax. Just Does he have a... Bro, you're tall too, bro. Unless you got in tippy toes. Yeah, the bass is very up front, bro. Heard everything else. Huh. Did you need to do the like know what your song is? No need to clog it with that, man. This is smooth, you know, smooth. Wow. I don't feel like you need that. Okay, what are we doing? What are we doing that for? These rides are too loud. Taking away too much attention. I'm learning, bro. I'm learning. Into the dark I go, where I can't see what's coming. I can't see, it's dark. I wish someone would turn on a light so I could see, because it's so dark. Okay, we got vocals, never mind. Okay.
I feel like I'm drowning in the dark.
We're barely getting the vocals, okay.
Lost without your love, your love. I feel like I'm drowning in the
Chill, bro. Don't do that thing. Come on. No, fuck anima, bro. The anima sound, bro. Don't. I do remember you, bro. You were out of key. Come on, G. You got this. Change the rate on that LFO. I'll tell you, I like the guitar. I think guitar is nice. The beat is smooth. Like, it's all good. The reason I don't like that LFO is because it just kills the vibe. Like, it's almost like in a different world, you know? So maybe you could use it, but maybe it can sound different. Maybe it doesn't have to go, you know, maybe it could go wow, 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 more flowy, less. I didn't say it was out of key. I said it was out of key, bro. Possibly. This is my, I gotta put my, wait up, watch. I'll try, wait up. Wait, can you guys hear that? Instead of like that. Something soft. I wouldn't call it melodic techno. I think the thing that throws me away are like the it's like a guitar and then it gets melodic techno. It started off soft, now it gets like this, but I don't know. That's the way I feel about it. That's all I gotta say. I already lost the momentum on this. But it's cool, bro. That's all I gotta say on it. Just less on the and just more flowy, you know, like let the LFO like what you're doing, but just not as like, you know, like fast. Go fast straight down and shit. Alright, let's do just a test for this guy's showing me his vibes.
Release yourself to the unknown.
Oh, I know these vocals. Release yourself. Yeah, like the ARP's killing it for me personally. Like it's you could use the ARP, but I mean I would just different notes, different notes. It said the file was lost. Like, it didn't let me hear it. Okay. I don't know what it is about that synth, but I'm not a fan of it. That lead is weird. Fire sick. But you know the contrast between the drop and that intro with the lead and now this feels off. Into the unknown we go, cause we don't know where we're going. All I know is we're going somewhere that I don't know we're gonna go. And I don't know if it's a place or an imagination figure. But it's the unknown and that's what makes it the unknown. Cause we don't know where we're going, it's the unknown.
Release yourself to the unknown.
Yeah, man, right now it's shit. I like the drop's fine. Don don, that's fine. Animal music wants the dark notes. I think it's okay. Break lead, it's cool. The ARP kills the vibe completely for what you're doing. Doesn't mean it's wrong. If we put it in another song, it might work. But in this particular song, it kind of like, what are we doing? Why not just the choir and then come in with a different saw that's playing something that fits more of the vibe you're creating from the get-go? And then, yeah, this drop's cool, but there's a song that does something like this, and I'm trying to remember what it was.
To the unknown.
There's a song like this that has a nasty lead just like this. Dun, dun, and it's like techno. I'm trying to remember what it is, but I can't, bro. It's from back then. Like, it's been a minute. But yeah, that's what comes before it. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know if it's this. Well, you have the same format. I know this isn't the vibe you want, but same fucking art. No, not Alma. Yeah, I think it's this one. Something like this. Fucking web ass, fucking sick ass song, bro. Filter cutoffs. Fucking close shaker. Wow. But I just want to hear this shit. Woo! Let's go. Anyways, something like that. And there was another one too that does something where it's like dun dun. I just don't remember what it is, bro. So same on your break. Yours is a lot more melodic and happy. His is a lot more like dark and just fucking like, you know, like something's about to happen and shit, you know? That's my main thing with this. By the time we get here, it kind of kills the vibe. That's all I got to say. Other than that, I like the kick, the open hat. Like, I thought, oh, that was pretty decent.
Always rose up. He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught up in the roles. I guess the streets did claim him. Yeah, we call him Mr. Lost King. Yeah, we play in the battle where he lose. All the young boys never gonna win. See, beautiful, ugly in this cold world. Cycle of pain. I guess another victim of the game. Keeps going round, so we need to show our worth. No patience for the time in the dirt.
Weird processing on the vocal. Sounds weird, almost like there's like a slap delay or like a reverb that's ambience on it, but way too much.
I know exactly what it is. I know that we ain't kids. We like to get back up in the cut and kit. We like to get back up in the cut.
That's sus.
The most annoying thing a guy can do is I started the stream talking about it, bro. I was just like, man, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? You get rich, you get some form of fame or power, and the first thing you decide to do is rape people. Like, come on, man. Dennis, go to your gig. Go to your gig, just play and get the fuck out. Go to your room, bro. Or go to a bar and work and go spit some game like the rest of us. Don't, you know, shit. But yeah, man, it's fucked. It's sad, right? But, hey, shit. Anyways, back. The most annoying thing a guy can do is, you know, so it's like, and then you
I know exactly what it is. I know that we ain't kids. We like to get back up in the cut and kit. We like to get back up in the cut.
Man, you got 5,000, almost 5,000 followers, bro. Fuck. What the fuck?
We like to get back up in the cut and get. We like to get back up in the cut.
Just keep it simple. You don't need the vocal. You don't need the you know, you don't need that. You don't need the you don't need none of that, bro. Just let the bass do its thing. It's already pretty badass. You have a strong lead that comes in there to like let people know this is it. This is the moment you've been waiting for, and that's it. That's all you need, bro. You don't need the guy laughing. Five weeks later. Isn't that pretty cool? And very repetitive in nature. I would get the fuck out of here or make another part like, you know, you have your whole song done, go to the right side, copy and paste the drums and the bass, and try to do like a C or sorry, a B part to the drop so it's not so repetitive.
We don't really care.
Yeah, get here as fast as possible. Yeah, it's fucking annoying.
You gotta see how the hustle go. You know we caught up by his bros though. I guess the streets still claim. Yeah, we call him just a lost kid. 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 Yeah, we call him just a lost kid.
Yeah, then the lead could take over, man. The lead should be more upfront. No aha, okay? That's all I gotta say. And then a B part to the drop for some variation would be cool. I gotta go fast.
I don't want flowers. I want your penthouse. Take me to the beach. Take me out.
Yeah, this is sounding way too overprocessed. Way too thin, way too overprocessed. But let's see.
I want your penthouse.
I want your penthouse.
Spend all your money on me. I want your penthouse.
At least you got some good like. Bing. Yeah, right now it's sounding like the bass is lacking pelotas. A huevo. Say it with me. A huevo. A huevo. That means ball. Like, you know, let's go. I need balls. The bass.
I want your penthouse.
Fuck out, bro. The dynamic isn't right.
I don't want flowers. I don't really care.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
You can buy a ticket.
That's pretty sick.
High
That's probably like the strongest part of the song right now. This is cool.
up in the air. Take me.
Now, if I was your tour managers, I'd give you like one beer and say, all right, let's do this, bro. Nah, I have your bag in the moment. Like, we done. I'm like, all right, bro, let's get the fuck out. Go to your room. I don't want to see you. Unless you're gonna go to that bar, invite me, but I want to see you out, bro. You gotta go to sleep. We got Germany tomorrow, bro.
To the beach,
Nah, bro.
take me out. I don't want flowers.
Let me know. I'm always down, man. Still gotta meet up with Alt 8 too. Let's give him the talk too, bro. Yeah, that's what I heard. That break was good.
Spend all your money on me. I want your penthouse.
Why does the right drop sound fuller than the left, bro? I don't know, but this is all I would say for this track, man. Hey, you gotta get the bass sounding meaty and good. From there, the break is really good. I really love the break, man. The buildup needs a lot more effects, washout, echo. You can use white noise. You can use an uplifter. You know, just because Chris Lake doesn't do it doesn't mean you can't do it, right? It's whatever your song needs, what it's asking for. You know, I know she's asking for a penthouse and shit. You can't give her that, but you can at least give her some white noise, right? Give her some white noise. Help her out there. And yeah, man, other than that cool idea on the break, I really like that. The drop, maybe with the bass sounding a lot fuller, it'd be a little better. But you got it, bro. You got it. All right, Chris, just send me a goddamn Google Drive, bro. What is this? It's gonna take a while to load, man. Nah, yeah, bro. I mean, girls are trouble, bro. Girls are trouble. I don't even know if I should. I've told this story before. I have a DJ friend. He's pretty big. He went to China. He fucked one of the girls. It was all fair, but turns out the girl had a fucking boyfriend. And in China, I guess it's taboo for you to fuck the girls, even if they want to fuck you, because they don't want them fucking with foreigners. I don't know, you know, having sex. So it was a big deal. He almost got canceled. Well, I think he did get canceled in China, which is a big market, the Asian market for a lot of these guys that used to make big room back in the day. So girls are trouble, bro. I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you, it wouldn't have happened if I was there, though. You know, I would have been, no, bro. I wish I had that thing, the intro, and stuff. Nah, yeah, I get it, but it's the culture, man, in China, you know. And yeah, I was like, man, that's kind of fucked up, you know. Yeah, I guess the girl had a boyfriend. She didn't say anything, and yeah, like, there you go. Get yourself a girlfriend. Yeah, I don't know, man. You do what you want. I told the DJs that asked me, how do you have kids and all this shit? I'm like, you know, it's just my happiness. Ever since I was young, I wanted kids, so that's why I've been led in my life to where I'm at. But you know, if your happiness is traveling the world, and I usually say, like, you want to Genghis Khan it up, you know, like spread your seed, you know, just if that's your happiness, that's your happiness. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. You know, like, you know, my way is not the only way. And yeah, you know, just do your thing and don't overthink it. You know, you're in a good place. You guys are in a good place, right? But just gotta be careful, bro. You know, maybe the culture, you know, go to India. I don't know. Find out what the culture is like and just, you know, like, just chill out a bit, you know. Maybe wait till you're back in the States, or I don't know, bro. I really don't fucking know, bro. Go to brothel. I don't know. Nah. There's happiness in everything, bro. You just gotta find it. Happiness in everything. You gotta seek it, you know, you gotta look for it. I'm pretty sure you get a shit ton of happiness when you drop a song and you're like, this hits. You worked hard at it. You almost found it. So far, so good on this track. Nothing wrong. It's really nice. This ARP comes in, dynamics, It's a little too. It could be fine, but it lacks you know, it's kind of like I could go like toot toot, or I could go doo doo, right? To me, the song feels like it wants toot 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 like that versus if that makes sense. I think that's more dynamic. It's a weird sound for sure. I like some of the qualities on it, but it could be better, more higher quality, more defined. Oh, bro. Yeah, somewhat, man. I mean, as long as there's something to lose sleep for, I think it's fine, you know? So far, so good. I like it. I like it. This is very relaxing, bro. Let me get at him. Really beautiful track. Out of all the fucking vocal chops you could pick, you pick bro, you can do better. Like with the vocals. I feel like your song is too beautiful to have those like chops. You can do better. I know you can do better. Come on, man. Dude. Swells, pads opening up. It'll be nice, bro. You need something there, like you open the pad up, do something cool, and then like echo it out or something, man. Right now the drop happens, but it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like, or you get into that, but it doesn't feel like it, you know? Amazon's in the front. I think they're delivering my cables, but yeah, I just need something. Maybe an echoed out pad or something cool. Just need it there. Other than that, pretty good. Really good. And then if you can improve the vocal chops, it'd be nice. That's all. Okay. Oh shit, my bad. Sorry. It's because these guys went first. Fuck, my bad. I was gonna do it, bro. My bad. I have to put you there. My bad. Okay, we got one. What'd you guys think of it? I like the remixes. I thought they were decent. Yeah, it's very quiet. So I'll be honest about the Lights Out song too. It's John Summit. It's either one, he's trying to do everything himself, or he needs to hire new mixing and mastering engineers, because that song sounds yeah, a little like, I don't know the fuck, but like it could have sounded so much better. You know, like Chris Lake hires mixing and mastering engineers, right? So it's like, if you're at the level of John Summit, why not? But it could also be like, I like the song personally. I think the song is pretty sick. There's stuff I like about it. Like, it makes you want to lift more, run faster, but yeah, the sonics of it are definitely a bit like, you're John Summit, man. Like, get a mixing and mastering engineer. And if you have them, then rethink it, bro. But anyway. I mean, it's because he's trying to be like Guetta and Tiesto. He wants to elevate himself. I think that's fine. But the song was good though, like. I think the idea is pretty solid. I like the gypsy. I don't know what scale this is, but usually, like, I used to use this website. I forget the name of it, but it had like the Spanish gypsy scale, Romanian minor. It's pretty crazy, but I used to love those scales, and it sounds exactly like that. I used to love that shit. So it's cool. I like it. I think it's dope. AI vocals. If there's any way to get those AI vocals to be more like upfront and more sustained out, compressed, do it. But yeah, I think the idea is pretty solid, man. It's missing that climax main idea right now, though, other than the vocal. So oh, Dennis is here, bro. Hey, what do you think of the drums, Dennis? Honestly, not bad. The vocal, I would want to hear the drums and the kick and bass without the vocal. The vocal's fucked. Give me a reference. Give me a reference. No, I'm gonna try and help you. Give me a reference. What's the reference for this? The drums. And don't give me no fucking like. You gotta give me a good proper reference, bro. At this stage, I don't fucking know. Give me a reference. Give me a reference. Wait, you're referencing. You got a better reference? If you send me this, I would be mad, bro. Don't reference. Bro, honestly, your song sounds better than this shit right now. This is not a reference. This is a haha, I'm better than you. All right, let's see. Okay, there we go. That seems more proper. Okay, yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Okay, we'll do pray. Yeah, so I guess the best way to put it, right? Like, yours sounds like what I make fun of on Instagram when I say your tracks don't need to sound like they're ran through a blender. So it just sounds like you processed heavily and you got the vibe, but at the expense of the quality, the signal. So it just sounds like you fucking went ham with distortion, clipping, and it's very harsh. His is, it has that sound, but it doesn't sound like flat, and it doesn't sound as high-endy and so make your track downloadable real quick. We'll see, like I'll see what I can do. Just make it downloadable. I'm gonna rip this fool off too. This is Mixing Key, by the way. I was in a sesh with Kashmir once, and like he was using it as we were looking at some references. So it's actually his collaboration with Mixing Key too, which is funny. So yeah, this is I use it a lot whenever I'm doing like remakes, or when I'm gonna like work on a song, or like I'm doing a session and someone sends me something and I don't know what key they're in and shit. But it helps. Let me see, bro. Make that shit. Like I don't make this genre at all. I don't, but the way I would approach it, I mean, obviously we already know there's some form of distortion going on the drums, right? So I would try doing that, but if I end up with what you have, then I would kind of try and like, you know, what am I doing wrong? And I would look at the frequency response of the reference versus mine. So we'll see if we, like, I'll just do it with EQ. We'll see real quick. Don't want to leak anything. I'm just like, oh shit. We're gonna rip that fool. I don't know if this is the best way of doing it. But fuck it. Don't fuck me. Don't fuck me. Damn, that's a sausage, bro. Why so quiet though? Shit. Ah, my plugins. God damn it. I hate when this happens. Come on, load up. Bro, we're pissing everyone off. They're like, well, you gotta hear my song. You gotta hear my song. What I'm doing, looking at it, so frequency response, right? That's gonna be like the best bet. But what I would be doing is using this, looking at the frequency response as I'm processing the drums, and trying to kind of stay around essentially the reference if I like the way the drums sound, right? So right now yours are just very like, there's a lot of weird high end to it, which I was just trying to reduce with this because I was like, oh, I might as well try that. Maybe it's not the right call on it, but essentially cleaning up what the reference is telling me I should clean up and seeing how it sounds. Ideally, if I had like the drums in front of me, I would do it and make sure as I'm doing stuff that I'm not deviating away too much from this section here, like getting like, essentially I don't want to see this go from 5 to 10 or 20, 15, because then you do have way too much. But I'm just trying to control stuff so that it sounds a lot better, just using the reference. Now we don't need that and stuff. So hopefully that kind of helps to see what I'm doing, just cleaning stuff up. But hearing this, there is stuff I want to do. I'll just do it real fast and then move on. It's going to be all EQ stuff. EQ shouldn't look like this, by the way. This is just me kind of trying to use the reference as a point of quality. Raise the ear. More low end, control your frequency so that it's not too harsh, less highs, I would say. And then from there, just go back to the drums and process a little better. So hopefully that helps a bit, man. Just using reference too. I don't make this stuff, but this is how I would approach it and just try and dial it in as I go. But yeah, all right. And let me just remove this and this wild. But yeah, you need more. That too. Okay, cool. Ideal wise though, I think the track's pretty good, man. That's loud. Yeah, Dennis. I don't know how to react to this. I hate the snare build. Doesn't fit the vibe. It's too woody sounding, too basic. Sick. Yeah, this vocal chop part, I'm a bit you go over here and use a bit of Indian instrumentals. I think that's dope. Use your culture, what you're about. I think that's sick in music. Yeah, the vocal chops are a bit But hey, you're Indian, so fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, and then cool. It's the same break. Sick, I like that. Good shit. It works with the vocal too. Yeah, it's not bad for your first tech house track, man. Honestly, it's sounding pretty, I would say pretty decent. I don't know, guys. I don't like to hate on John. I like the song. I thought the song was good. I think for me, the only thing about the song was, at first I thought Mike Dean produced it because of the break, so I went to go check, but it wasn't Mike Dean. I think my big thing with it is, you know, John's pretty big, and when I would hear that song in here and blast it, it doesn't sound as good as it should, which that's the only part I can criticize. I think the rest is sick, though. I personally like the vocals, obviously inspired by, I believe, Kanye West. The break is also super sick, like that whole vibe of electro. Dun, 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 dun. And I think he's at a point in his career where he's trying to do what Guetta and Tiesto did, which is he's trying to go more pop and trying to bridge that gap, which, I mean, if he wants to aim that high, that's fucking sick, I say. But yeah, I get it. It's John Summit, but yeah, like, I like some of his productions. I didn't like all of them, but that's the cool thing about music, right? You allow people to react to something. So that's the way I kind of see it. Every artist, I'm just seeing, okay, cool, let's see what he did, what he's about. And cool, just say, oh, I liked it or I hated it, but at least I had a reaction, right? It made my life a little interesting for that. Oh, he's a, yeah. All right, bro, I finally got to this bad boy. Where you been, bro? I like your reels, by the way. I always think they're pretty sick. You got your style, and if I was thinner, I would dress like you, bro. It's fucking suave, just Saffelstein in your own way, bro. Yeah, he's trying to become like, which is fine for us, but more work. Feels like I'm playing Tekken, Mortal Kombat, about to fight in this world, bro, and I'm Melina the ninja. I like it. I would say the kick is too clicky. Nice. So for me, just hearing this right now, when I first played it and I was bumping it loud, there was a feeling of like too much sidechain or like something coming in and out. It could be my speakers or it could be something in the song. Drums aren't popping out as much as they should. I think the rolling bass is cool, but the rolling bass lacks low end. I bumped it up. I'm not feeling any low end. I don't know if that's the style. From there, due to also the nature of the song, the way it sounds sonically, and through intuition, right? What I feel might not be the right thing, but yeah, the kick is way too clicky for what you're doing. It feels like you need a kick that needs like I would just high shelf your kick pretty much, because too clicky. Your track is like kind of like like old school dark trance, Killer Instinct vibes, and I feel like the way it sounds right now, it's a bit too like bright. Like I want to dampen that kick, bro. Snare, let's see. If you have a bass like this, you are gonna get phasing no matter what. By the way, especially if it's a detuned bass and you're using more than one voice, right? You're putting unison on it and detuning slightly, which I feel this is how you get this bass, and that's totally fine. It adds movement to it. There's nothing wrong with that. Part of the vibe. Hearing it, that's the number one thing I would change right now is the kick. And I feel just having the right kick is going to change this completely. And I stand by that. The other thing too is the snare. It's in the back. It has this body to it. I'm very iffy on the snare. Not to say it's wrong. If you like it, leave it. I think it's fine. But there is something about me where I'm thinking if the kick is fixed, then the snare. Like... Oh, but all I gotta say, everything else sounds pretty good. This part is nice. Ooh. I like this. Just be careful not to get too washed out. Some of these sounds. Ooh. Damn, what is this? That's sick, bro. That is sick. Getting way too busy here. But I love that, man. That's sick. Dude, that's really good. Probably my favorite is my favorite parts of your song, dude. this, the second, like just coming back, like that's good. This part's great too, bro. I love this shit. Like I know I look like this, all right, but like, you know, I wear these shirts. I've always liked like colorful shirts, but I love like this type of goth, like I don't know what to call it, synth wavy, dark melodies. I used to call them vampire orgy tracks because it feels like, you know, vampires are having an orgy. Like that's what I would call all my songs that I would make in this style. It's really good. It's really good. But yeah, it does get busy at points, you know. Like what I would say is hear it through your phone and see like so you get like kind of more representation of mono, or through your MacBook speakers. I feel like if you listen from that perspective, you're gonna see what we mean about it sounding way too busy on certain parts, because certain synths overlap, which is fine, but in a negative way where they're kind of taken away from each other. This part's nice. Nothing's overlapping here. It's more of where like you have transitions. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say to answer your questions. You need more sub, especially on the bass. I can feel the kick. In a club, you can probably feel the low end, but it's probably because, you know, in a club setting, like the low end is overpronounced, especially if you're gonna be playing on big speakers. If the kick has a long tail, boom, that tail, instead of lasting, it's gonna ring out. So instead of lasting like how it should, like boom, it's gonna be like boom, right? It's gonna ring out. That's just like the acoustics of the room you're gonna be playing at. So that's why it might seem like there's enough low end in the track. But if you're not hearing the bass low end, do 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 do, or then that's when I would start to go like, okay, you know, the kick is fine, but I'm not feeling the bass low end. Personally, me, out of going to clubs and like testing out tracks when DJs come to town, like I personally prefer, and don't do it for your song, but I'm just gonna say it for the stream, short kicks, because when you have a short kick, it doesn't ring out as much, and you feel the bass on the dance floor a hell of a lot more. Like you feel that fucking bass just like boom, 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 like hitting you a lot nicer. Versus when the kick is long, it's like boom, 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 boom. You get like this like prolonged ass fucking boom, boom, and then you don't really feel the bass. Then you can personally, like, again, I'm not a fan of that unless, you know, like the tracks, like it like, yeah, just not, I don't like it. I like more of the tracks with short kicks, and like the bass is just fucking like, oh, dude, in these systems, like it just sounds so much better at the club, bro. And you feel the bass too in the chest. Versus when it's the kick, it's like you're just getting fucking hit and it hurts. Okay, so that bass is phasing. I hear it, and I can see why you're asking that, but I wouldn't see that as a negative if that's, like, it doesn't have to sound like a psytrance bass, you know? Like psytrance, we have like a saw and then we retrig the shit out of it, right? So it doesn't like change phase and it's always sounding the same. However, if you're making a song like this and you want the analog feel, you want the sounds essentially canceling each other out, which produces that beating in a reese, but also in a bass, it provides the movement. There's nothing wrong with that as long as you know, okay, it has that movement. Like it's fair to say you can have it like that, man. You know, if you want the static bass that always sounds the same, like what I would say is just bounce the bass out. Don't let it go. Don't let it play out of the synth, and then just use it as a one shot. That's usually what some people will do in drum and bass. Some people do it religiously just because they say every time the synth hits, it doesn't sound the same as before. So if they want more of a static bass, that's what they're gonna do. However, if you like the movement, then just leave it. I think it's fine for the genre. From there, yeah, the number one priority for me is the kick, overlapping notes, and that's about it. I like the idea. Again, highlights of the song. Okay, and then switch the kick personally. Say, I said that. Okay, so I'm in a hurry now because my wife's getting mad. She's like, "You gotta eat," and my parents are asking for fucking money. So I'm like, "Oh shit."
Ay.
Good low. Thanks for coming, man. It's nice to see you again. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I want to see you in the forest dancing in a suit. That is pretty low. This part's feeling weird as fudge. I mean, everything else before, man, it sounds like you're very low in key on the bass. I'm not gonna lie, it's very gritty. Groove is fine. This part, I would say, objectively feels off. Yeah, I got your donation. Sorry, man. I'm like in hurry mode, so everything's like. Yeah, that part's off. The bass should keep going, holding out. Sidechain for no reason, a lot. Get rid of the sidechain. Cool. Nice pitch down effect. Sick. I won't admit Dennis. Very dark track. If that's what you're going for, sick. My main concern is just the bass, man. Honestly, like it sounds like I would switch it personally and try to find something that fits this, like a saw, like filtered and then saturated, but not to the point of like. That's the one thing taking away the most from the song. It feels very deep. Vocals are nice. I like the atmosphere in this part, the dark vocals. I would say if you can use more of that, that'd be awesome. Do you need the brass trumpet samples? Yeah, I like this part a lot. Yeah, man, that's my main concern with it would be the beat. This section here sounds weird, low and removed kick, the sidechain. But other than that, everything else for the style, the stuff you're doing, it sounds fine. I think highlight of the song for me is this little section over here where everything's grooving really good. Just fucking, That's all I can say on it. And then the brass sample here, I feel like it's not needed. It doesn't really add anything. It kind of takes me away from that dark immersion that you've created in it. But yeah, I would experiment with changing out the bass personally. Just something simple. And seeing how it goes. Saw, filter, sustained out. You know, that's all.
Body go. Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Moving to the rhythm, let your body go. Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Moving to the rhythm, let your body go.
I was wondering where the high end was.
Gotta keep it going, don't stop. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Move it to the rhythm, let your body go. Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Move it to the rhythm, let your body go. Move it to the rhythm, let your body go. Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Move it to the rhythm, let your body go.
Elevate yourself. No matter what you do, who you are. A little bit of progress is better than none at all. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Set little goals that lead to big goals that lead to where you want to go. Try to succeed in life. I don't know what everybody's goals is, but every Sunday, you know, I write goals out for the week. And them goals, you know what I'm saying, lead to bigger goals. Just try to live my life like that every day.
Try to break it down into smaller pieces.
Yeah, correct.
That's pretty solid.
Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Move it to the rhythm, let your body go. Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Move it to the rhythm, let your body go.
Really good, man. I don't got a lot to say, to be fair. Nothing's the only thing bothering is the kick, but it's very knocky, very doo. But if you like that, I asked the UK way, maybe. I would control it more. It's good. Give me a moment, please.
Let your body go.
Kick.
Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. Gotta keep it going, don't stop, don't stop. Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't stop, don't stop. Move it to the rhythm, let your body go.
What?
Let your body go.
I don't think you need to do that. Whoa.
Body go. Move it to the rhythm, let your body go.
You can just drop into it. No need for that vocal, man. I think it takes away more than give.
Gotta keep it going, don't stop the flow. To the rhythm, let your body go.
Yeah, pretty good. Like literally little pointers or little things that I can criticize here and there, but everything else, yeah, dude, killed it. Killed it. There you go. That kick's sounding pretty good. Where's the other track? Damn, bro, don't gotta call out the master guy. That low end shaking my leg hairs, bro. It's pretty good, pretty good. I'm bumping it loud, bro. The low end sounds great on this track. I will say this personally, me. I think you got to see how Magnus looks. Hold up, because he looks pretty. He's a bro. He's a bro. I wouldn't say this to the wrong person, by the way, but I hate that fucking organ lead, bro. That thing is fucking. Come on, man. Testosterone it up. What the fuck is that organ lead, bro? The fuck, man. But other than that, I liked it. I think it was good, man. Okay, now I'm gonna bump the fucking speakers again. Just some Dennis. All right, so we have two masters. Good thing you removed the. Bro, I don't even think I can play this fucking loud, bro.
White monster breakfast, baby. White monster breakfast, baby.
Master 2's already speaking more to me. Master 2 still speaking to me. The fuck, bro? Mastering, you gotta look out for that kind of shit too when you're mastering, bro. You can't be doing that. Who the fuck, man? Someone mastered it so good and then they said, I'm gonna fuck this fool up, dog. Hey, bro, you donated like $10, dog. My sub blows, bro. What the fuck? Fucking even my daughter's in the back crying now, bro. What the fuck's wrong with you, dog? God damn, mastering is also making sure that you don't blow someone's speaker, bro.
White monster breakfast, baby.
Activate the second kick. Second kick.
White monster breakfast, baby.
Activate the second kick. Second kick. Second kick. Activate the second kick.
That's why I'm doing this to my ears, man.
Second kick.
Nah, yeah, Master 2. I will say this, Master 1, like that first part of this drop is good. This one's good, but it has too much of something. But honestly, if I had to pick Master 2, yeah, 2 is the winner, bro. It's all good. I just wanted to come on, man. Like, trust me, bro. With these master engineers, all they do is limit the shit out of your song and some EQ tone change. And if they're doing more than that, then your mix is fucked. Yeah, exactly. Master 2 is just a lot fuller in general, bro. All right, now who did Master 2 and who did Master 1, bro? And if the master engineer Master 2, just keep paying that motherfucking Panzer, homie. Shit. Fuck yeah, dog. Yeah, shit. They're gonna do something. I don't know, man. Is Faster Master good or not? Anyways, guys, I gotta get going. My phone blew up. I got like fucking 4 messages. My wife's calling me to go eat. My daughter started crying because Dennis's song. But it's always a pleasure to hang out with you guys. I gotta be faster at this. I gotta figure out how to do this. I mean, I enjoy it, but I always feel like I let people down by not getting to their tracks. So, love you guys. I'll see you guys next Thursday again. You guys hear what I have to go to? Dennis saying I have a more fulfilling life. I don't know, Dennis. I'd rather be at the airport right now, about to go to a gig and play Master 2, dog. I'm kidding. All right, you guys take care. Much love. Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying, bro.